Have you felt it?
Hey guys, welcome to another TMK podcast. This one's a little bit late, but happy Easter! This is our Easter tournament. We had egg hunts going on all day. It was pretty fun. So here, I'm Blue Angel, and with me as always is...
Bombay.
How you doing, Bombay?
Pretty good. I guess we're a podcast now?
Why not?
You said podcast. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. This is another broadcast. How's that?
Broadcast. There we go.
Although it's not live, so don't worry about it. I guess it could be a podcast if you only send out the audio.
Yeah, and they love hearing us, right?
Our voices are phenomenal.
Definitely.
Anyways, go ahead. You first.
All right, so Mitch here on the left, he's running a list I created, and he just altered. He stole my list.
Oh, whatever. Get over it.
All right, so he has Howlrunner Crackshot, and then 2 Black Squadron pilots with Crackshot, and then Wampa, an Academy pilot, and then he finishes off his list with Pure Sabak, with Veteran Instincts, Adaptive Ailerons, and Lightweight Frame.
Nice. And he is also a TMK pilot. You may know him as Potshot.
Yep.
And then here I have Andy Shrimbry, another TMK pilot. So 2 TMK pilots on Table 1. His call sign is Chatterbox, because he talks a lot. But it's cool, we love him anyways. Alright, he's flying Rear Admiral Shearnu in a Decimator, with Determination, Dauntless, Hotshot Co-Pilot, Engine Upgrade, Kylo Ren, and Gunner. Then he's also flying the Inquisitor with Proton Rockets, TIE V1, Auto Thrusters, and Push the Limit.
So I like both lists, especially Potshot's here because I made it.
So you like your own material, right?
I like my own material.
Yeah.
So he did tweak the list a little bit. He upgraded Sabak to his version of Sabak. I always like him with dirt, cheap, trick shot, and title. That's it.
Yep.
Whereas he upgraded him to Veteran Instincts and Lightweight Frame, and then downgraded one of the blacks to Academy.
Okay.
So that's how he was able to fit in the points. That's the only differences, though. So, and then what was funny in playtesting when I ran it against him, I gave up on it just because it was so many ships, and I was thinking about running for Worlds, and I was like, I can't do this for 7 rounds.
No, it would take forever.
And then he was running Brobots versus me. And Brobots just destroy TIE swarms. So
if you come across Brobots, you're done.
You're done. It's automatic loss because they just shoot once. Oh, I missed. Now I have a target lock. Oh, now you're dead automatically, pretty much. And then Andy's, I like his list in the fact I like the Decimator Inquisitor archetype. One of the locals, Michael Deegan. You guys seen him on the videos a couple times. He runs Inquisitor Decimator all the time.
Yeah, it's not a bad list.
Yeah,
usually his is bomb, so doesn't it?
Yeah, he usually fits an ion bomb somewhere in the list. But I don't like Determination. I think if you're running Determination, you're already losing. There's not enough Kylos out there to make it worth.
Well, the thing is with Determination, though, because the thing has a lot of hull points, not a lot of shields, you're banking on the fact that you're going to get ship crit cards, and you just discard them.
Yeah, but the upgrade
or
Predator...
Pilot, right? Pilot trait cards,
the Predator APT is so good on rack. Especially with Hotshot, Co-Pilot, Gunner, and Kylo. Mm-hmm. It's so good. I think Determination is just... It's not that good.
Yeah.
If Kylo was... when Kylo was being previewed, everyone was like, oh, it's the end of the world for Rebels and stuff. But you have to put it on Decimator. Decimator's not that good of a ship for this meta.
Yeah.
It gets shut down by stress. It gets shut down by a swarm, such as this, where you can only blind a pilot one of them.
Yeah.
So I think Determination is just not that good of a call, unless there's a bunch of Kylos in your meta, in your local meta.
Okay. That makes sense.
Alright, so the rack is actually looking like he's just going to joust the TIE swarm. It's kind of odd. He's going to go through that lane, right through the rocks.
Right, and the setup makes it very clear during setup. Like, you could have set it up straight and then on one bank to not, elude that that's going on.
Yeah.
So.
So this is the Easter tournament. So do we have any Easter eggs?
We do have Easter eggs. So we had a bunch of challenges for the pilots today while they were flying their lists. And so I'll just go through a few of them. Like one of them is, I'll show you the dark eggs. That's where you use Kylo Ren's condition successfully without using the blinded pilot card, because blinded pilot is so widely used. Like everybody wants to use it. Well, how can you show anybody the dark eggs if they're blinded? So you got to use it without using blinded pilot.
Makes
There's
sense.
a couple other good ones out there. It's fine. Then we have what's under that rock? An egg. So you use a seismic torpedo to remove an asteroid or lose a ship from an asteroid impact. So that one's it's kind of like an anti-egg. You don't want it, then you get it. And then we have one that was also a Minox Squadron challenge. We called it Run Howl Runner, Run Howl Runner, Run. Win a match with Howl Runner being the last ship on the board. That's like a super tough one.
Yeah.
Now we were giving Potshot, some incentive by putting it on the list here because we knew he was flying Howl Runner, so we wanted to give him a try at it. And then you can. The next Easter egg is I have all the eggs. Use Swarm Leader and take 2 evade tokens to upgrade your shot. So you have all the eggs. You shoot them. And then here's another one for the anti-Swarm Leaders. I don't care how many eggs you have. Kill a ship that has 2 or more focus or evade tokens assigned to it. So that's pretty... We'll go through more, but here we go. We got some movement on the screen.
Alright, so he's going 5 straights here. He's just looking to joust that Decimator. If he gets one turn where all the TIE Fighters have a shot at the Decimator, Decimator's going down.
What? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 damage?
Yep.
But if you get some direct hits in there, you can take it out, because the Decimator has 14, right?
Yeah.
Whew! It's all 0 dice for the evade, for the defense of that thing, too. That's harsh.
Yeah.
Well, the 5 straight, and he looks pretty safe right now. I think Potshot wants to come around that debris field at the end there, doesn't he?
Yeah, he can either go around or he can turn in. They forgot to do the little fist
handshake at
bump.
the beginning. Yep.
Alright, so let's see what he's doing. 4 straight. See, he did this... I played Andy in the 3rd round, and he did a 4 straight with the Decimator too.
Yeah.
Normally, most Decimator players, they kind of skirt around the board edge and go around the rocks and make you come through.
Yeah.
But he's just looking to joust this TIE Swarm.
Let's just do it. Do it. I think he's going for the Easter egg challenge.
One strategy that he could be taking is to bump 2 or 3. And then blinded Kylo one of them.
Oh,
and
so
then
you're
kill that
negating
one.
4
So
shots.
Yes. But
Ooh.
with him lining up at the angle, you're not going to be able to bump 2. You're probably going to be bump 1 if you can.
Yeah.
Because he has Dauntless on there to do that action, Kylo. That's why you have it there.
Oh, okay.
At this angle, you could bump 1 and then boost over the top of it and not take any shots from the TIE Swarm. But it's going to be very difficult to pull off.
I mean, you can also just do a 3 bank and then speed the heck out of there, too.
Yeah, you could do that, too.
Drive-by shooting.
Yeah. Those TIE Fighters are doing 1 hards next turn or 2 hards.
Oh, they gotta be.
Yeah. So 5 straight from Hal.
If they do 1 hard, you do that 3 bank behind that debris field. You can keep the distance at range 2-3.
Yeah.
So you get some kind of evade die going.
Or you can try to outguess him. This would be really risky. Do a 2 hard towards this side of the board.
Yeah.
And then boost, a bank boost. So they all are facing the wrong direction now. And you're getting behind them. But it's so risky because they could just not turn.
It, yeah. Oh, that's pretty funny. So what do you think of the Easter eggs we have so far? Any of those you like in particular?
I really like I'll show you the dark eggs.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be perfect for this matchup.
Yes.
Howl Runner one is going to be hard to pull off. It was fulfilled by one person for the Minox. And that was because it was a tournament that was you take any single pilot and then you duplicate it until you reach 100 points.
Oh yeah.
So he took
all Howl Runners.
All Howl Runners.
So the only ship on the board was Howl Runner, and there's a bunch of Howl Runners.
So out of everyone that listens to Minox Squadron, that was the only person that could pull it off. It's a pretty hard bounty to do.
That's funny. Now here we go, some hard 2s here. I'll show another one that was applicable to this game. They may or may not have gotten it. Was This game is not for action figures. Destroy a ship with movable parts. And you know that TIE Striker's got 2 movable wings on there.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
So if he is able to kill that TIE Striker, he'll be able to do it.
Yep. And the Easter eggs are important to the players because I actually had a bucket of plastic Easter eggs, and inside them were labels with prizes on them. And we had up to a $20 prize in the Easter eggs.
Yeah.
So, and then the lowest prize that you could get was acrylic tokens.
Yeah.
So,
oh, that 3 bank
good.
looks like it's going to be on that debris.
ooh. So he did a 3 bank for the drive-by, but it's not working out.
Yeah.
There it is. What is it?
Nothing. Looks like
Nothing.
a focus.
Oof. Safe.
So gets a stress, and now he's taking. I think he's getting not the very back row of that TIE swarm, but the second row
Yeah.
on forward.
And that Quizzer's so far out there.
It's a box doing like a 3 straight. He's gonna do
Yeah.
a 1 straight pre-boost and then like a 3 straight. He's gonna have 4 dice shot at this
Oh my
decimator.
goodness. I guess with that, with 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
It'd be a 5 straight essentially. Oh,
yeah,
you're talking
10
about
dice coming at him. Yep.
Yeah.
Whew.
So in Quizzer, I don't like how Quizzer's set up here. He's coming.
I would have barreled in.
I would barreled in to come to the outside, or I would have one-hearted at the beginning of the game and
Yeah,
give
to
myself
stay with-
options.
Yeah, and to stay close to the decimator.
Yeah.
Because people are going to shoot the decimator first anyway, so you can hide your...
Well, you don't have to stay close to the decimator, but you want to flank with the Inquisitor.
Yeah.
You don't want to
Yeah.
be coming towards the TIE swarm.
Yeah, and then it's especially after the fact where you're already getting shots taken at you.
Yeah.
And you can't focus fire right away.
So he did a pre-boost. Oh, so he probably did like... Oh, okay, 1 bank.
Yep.
Safe move.
Our angle isn't the best up here anyways. This still looks like it could be range 1 still.
Yeah. He's going to focus, most likely. Oh, if you're ever running Countdown
Yeah.
as a TIE Striker, do not use Countdown's ability if they have Gunner.
What's Conan's ability?
Where you can cancel all dice results, receive
Uh-huh.
1 card and a stress token. But
So,
that's still...
receive a damage card and a stress token.
Yeah.
But because the cancel initial attack misses,
Yes.
and hello, Gunner.
Yep.
Oh.
So that's something to keep in mind.
I have to remember that too if I face that. I'm going to be like, yes, I have a Gunner on one of my guys. Go ahead, cancel it. I dare you.
Yep.
I dare you. Cancel all 3 hits.
So with that debris, he wasn't able to Kylo.
Yep. Range 1.
It is range 1. 4 dice. See if he had Predator, would be really nice.
Yep. Reroll
Crit.
that one.
So hit crit.
2 dice with lightweight frame.
Yeah,
No.
2 dice with lightweight frame. I think he has a focus roll. He's deciding on whether he uses it or not.
Yeah.
If he uses it, he saves Sabac's ability.
Oh, no! We have a crit! We have a damaged engine.
Oh, it doesn't matter. He never does hard turns.
There,
hardly.
yeah. There you go.
Well, he does do some hard
He
turns.
just do 1 bank by 1 bank, and he goes
Yeah.
a 4 hard without having to do the red maneuver.
So he just takes 1 damage card, so Sabac's ability is actually still intact. So he's checking for Hal Runner. I believe Hal Runner's out of Sabac, because I think he's the back one.
Yep.
Oh, Hal Runner shot instead.
Okay. Hal Runner is the swarm leader.
Yep. Oh, he measured kind of slightly, so to see if Sabac was at range 1 or not. I don't know why it helps, but it doesn't do anything. So he adds Sabac.
Sabak is at range 1 because he measured for the...
Range 1 of Hal Runner.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So he takes a bunch of dice. 2 dice from one of the ties. That rock moved. It's totally out of place. 2 hits.
Yeah, it's definitely within range 1 of it, than a rock
Yeah.
too now. And a blank. Oh, so when he pulled out the range ruler, he didn't pull it all the way to the decimator.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
That's kind of a little...
Yeah, but it doesn't really matter too much. It doesn't help him anything because...
Gives him information he shouldn't have yet, though.
Yeah, but... So it's kind of one of those abilities that doesn't quite... You don't need to know it. It doesn't help you at all.
Right.
Because you're going to find out here in a second anyways.
Yeah. So why even do it? Why even risk it?
He might have just... It wasn't on purpose.
Okay. Oh, whoa, what is that? What is that? Whoa, we got direct hit. Direct hit! That thing is burning fast. Here it goes. More cards, more cards. Face down, followed by a console fire. It's on fire, guys. Shoot. That sucks. Now, not only you have to worry about their defense dice, you gotta worry about their attack dice. You gotta worry about your own attack dice now, too.
Yeah.
Flip that card over. Oh, man. We done shooting yet?
I think still got Wampa in the...
Oh, there you go. Boots of speed. Here we go.
So now, I do got to say, Andy does have a very tough matchup for him.
He does. Mitch is a top pilot.
Yeah, it's top pilot plus a TIE Swarm and a large base ship with 0 agility.
Yep.
You don't have to use crack, and there goes like 5 points worth of upgrades. Or 3 in this list.
Yeah.
But it is a tough matchup.
Yeah, it's not a very good... I wouldn't say it's favorable for the Decimator, this one. Another Easter egg is R2, I need more room for eggs. And that's not applied to this one, but I especially like this one. It's kind of funny. R2, I need more room for eggs. Use integrated astromech on your first damage card, regardless of what it is. Just, you gotta use it.
Yeah.
Woo! Send them out of there. Start putting eggs. You see Luke, right? He like lands, shoots his astromech out, and starts putting eggs in the astromech slot.
Yeah.
So. Okay. So 2 banks. We're predicting where the Decimator is going to go, which is very obvious because it won't hit another debris cloud because it really wants to get rid of that console fire.
So Mitch sets up his TIE Swarm kind of different than how I normally do it.
Okay.
He has Howlrunner as that one that he just bumped into.
Okay.
And so it's kind of hard to maneuver
Howlrunner's in the
things.
back, right? Because he's not moving Howlrunner now, is he?
Oh, yeah. So I don't know why he moved that one first.
Maybe he wanted to bump?
Maybe he wanted to bump. I don't know why you would want to bump. What do you want to be closer?
I don't know.
It is kind of odd.
Maybe for the Inquisitor, if you take out that Decimator, because Decimator has a lot of damage on it. If you take it out now, then you still have the arc push
he
back
bumps,
for the...
so the Decimator is going to have a hard time to boost out of it. That's why. He's spreading his arc.
Spreading his arcs around?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so Decimator's deciding what to do. You got to boost out of there.
You really should.
Because you're going to dodge... You can dodge 2 arcs that way.
Mm-hmm.
So Bach's going to do a 2 sloop, or 2K, and then figure out...
And if you boost... Well, shoot, okay. I was thinking boost bank to the edge of the board, but, to the left side, but I realized you're not making the next maneuver. So,
Yeah.
like, you'll be outside of range of all the ships, but you'll also be flying off the board next round. So that's not very helpful.
So he's Kyloing Sabak, which is not a bad thing, but does he choose Blinded Pilot, or does he try to go for the eggs is a question. If he goes for the Blinded Pilot, that's the one to help you win. The eggs one won't necessarily help you win here.
But it's fun.
But it's fun.
Well, and Sabak may or may not have a shot. We don't know yet, so...
Yeah.
I'll tell you what he did pull out. So we did have a face-up damage card here. He pulled out Damage Cockpit. Make you pilot skill 0 starting the next round.
Okay. So that's not a bad choice.
No, not bad.
Really.
It'll help in future rounds. And he'll still show him the Dark Eggs.
So, yeah. Well, it's actually not that good of one because Mitch has initiative anyway, so he's moving first.
Yeah.
See, he...
And the Inquisitor on a debris cloud.
On a debris cloud.
Oof.
Why?
You know, Andy is a fun player to play with. Unfortunately, he just doesn't have a lot of how to play the game frequently enough to gauge all the measurements. So
yeah,
that's what happened.
that is true, yeah.
So we're not saying that he makes bad maneuvers all the time, but he does play well. So.
Yeah. So he does the pre-maneuver straight to bump, and then he's going to do it 2K here.
Okay.
That's got to be the choice. Oh, no, 2 sloop. Same difference.
Same diff. Or maybe 2 bake.
No, he's not doing 2 bank. He's doing 2 sloop.
Okay.
Got to play aggressive with Sabak. But yeah, so Andy doesn't play nearly as often as Mitch or me or you. So it's purely casual for him typically. Alright, so Sabak does do the 2 sloop, stress, and then How Runner's got to move.
What? How was it like a what? One bank?
They don't have 1 banks.
Oh,
I wish
banks?
TIE Fighters had 1 banks. Oh my
Be
god.
nice. So he clears his maneuver for his action.
And he's at range 1 of all those TIE Fighters except Sabak.
Yep. So guess what? We have a down decimator this turn. But the question is, can Andy successfully get off Kylo Ren's ability?
That's really what matters.
Now you see here, to win the game, he needs to attack with the red dice and hope for hits, while the defender needs to roll with the green dice and get many blanks.
He just has to have more hits on his red dice than Mitch has on his red dice.
Yes.
But Mitch has, like, 5 times more red dice. But hey, it could happen.
Oh, he missed.
Oh.
So I guess that
Is he gonna do
dark
Gunner?
eggs aren't going to happen.
Is he going to do Gunner?
Does he have Gunner?
He has Gunner.
He has Gunner. Here comes Gunner.
Does he remember Hotshot Co-Pilot? Which one? He's got to be shooting at Sabak. Okay.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter.
Oh, you guys, he's rolling for console fire right now. I forgot about that.
Oh.
And focus. You're good. Here it goes. What? Oh, yeah.
Range
Yeah.
2.
He has 4 dice in his hand. Nice 3. I think one of those is a crit.
Hit crit. Lightweight frame. And I believe that's a
Ooh, ouch.
hit.
Face down.
Takes a crit.
And then, boom. Takes that damaged cockpit. Yep. That sucks. Oh, yeah. No, so he actually walked from the table for a second because I'm handing him the bucket of eggs. And so the top prize in there is an acrylic template set from SoCal Games and Comics. And he pulls it.
Nice.
First egg of the day, and he pulls the best prize. It's like, really, dude? You took my best prize out? Like, everybody else loses motivation after that.
Yeah.
But congratulations, Andy.
Yeah.
That's a really good win for him.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty nice trade.
Yeah, yeah. The what, $10 tournament, come out with $20 acrylics?
Yeah.
You know?
Like, the
And
blinded
first
pilot
round.
may have helped you last a little bit longer, but I think with this matchup, you're not going to probably win anyways.
Yeah.
So going for the egg is probably a good choice.
Yep, and he's going for the egg, a second egg, if he can get Sabak down.
Yeah.
He's got 2 eggs coming for him in this match.
Alright, so Decimator takes another crit. What are those? I think it was 2 crits. What were those?
Oh, those crits were munitions failure and another console fire! He's got to roll 2 dice to start him next round, if he makes it that long.
He hasn't gotten any pilot damage cards.
No, he hasn't.
See, Determination hasn't done anything. Alright.
It's pretty funny.
So hit crit. Or no, 3 hits actually. So is he dead yet?
I think this is it. I think it's the final blow. We're counting cards. Let's see here. Oh, yep, there it goes. We're dead.
Poor Deci.
And that bump ship earlier, there it is. The shot. I mean, range 3 threw a rock, but
Yeah.
whatever.
Alright, so... Well, range 3 get through a rock and he got crack if he's got ships with crack shooting.
Yeah. Inquisitor has no defense.
Or if Wampa has... I'm not sure which one's Wampa. We have a million TIE Fighters on the table.
Yeah. There you go. 5 dice. Got it.
Yeah. Woo! Oh, I blanked out on 5 dice before plenty of
I
times.
went on 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I blanked out on 8 red dice.
I think I had, it was an Ewing pilot, and I had the astromech that increased your agility,
Yeah.
and I had a focus and evade, right?
Yeah.
And I was trying to get something that had like a lot of attack dice, and I rolled 7 blanks, so I'm already at 3. I action upped for the extra evade die, and it was range 3 through a rock. So that's what, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I think I had self-device on him too.
Yeah.
So I had 7 defense dice, and the guy rolled like 3 attack dice,
Yeah.
or 4. No, he had 4 attack dice. And what was it? What was 4 attack dice?
Yeah.
What does? What ships have 4 attack? Which one does?
Upsilon.
No, it's before
Whisper. Ghost.
that. I think it was Whisper. Whisper
Oh,
with 4 attack dice. and he had rolled four hits and a crit. Okay, and I rolled 7 blanks, used my evade token, and the crit was a double damage and blew up my Ewing.
Yeah.
So gnarly. What were they measuring?
Oh, the TIE Fighter's so out of place. Oh my gosh.
I know. What are you gonna do? It's Easter tournament.
Yeah.
Easter tournament.
Yeah, let's put it anywhere.
I even got one-shotted.
Yeah.
With 7 evade dice, a focus, and an evade token.
Doesn't that suck?
Oh.
Well, it's like at the top table at Worlds where Corrin got had the focus evade token still from Dengar's double shot.
Yeah.
The chances of him dying, taking the shield, the evade, and him blanking out on green dice and getting that direct hit to kill Corrin is like 3% chance.
3% chance. And he got it.
And he got it.
Bang. Never tell me the odds.
Yeah. So, Inquisitor took both shields and a damage card that time. Because he used crack in that one ship. I don't think he used auto thrusters. And it was at range 3.
Oh.
And then Mitch just cracked it when he decided it was all done.
Yep.
And that's one thing if you don't play too often, especially against swarms where you don't see crack shot too often.
Yeah.
I remember my first tournament where I faced like a swarm and I was like, crack shot does what?
Yeah. You have to overspin on all your tokens on your dice to make sure you don't get that damage.
So it's one of those things to keep in mind. So he's down to 1. All he really needs to do is get Wampa, have Arc on Inquisitor, roll a lucky crit, and die.
Yeah, that can easily happen.
Yeah.
And with all these ships turning around, the Inquisitor has to go forward. You know, it's going to get shot at a lot.
And I think he's going to that debris field again.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Hey, good news though. He's not rolling 2 dice for the Decimator console fire.
Good news.
Silver lining to everything.
Yeah.
What other Easter eggs do we have? We have I found Finn Rao instead of an egg, and you kill Finn Rao at range 1. So that's pretty hard to do, I think.
I did it the other day.
Oh, nice, nice.
When he shut down focuses with Jax, it's actually pretty easily.
Another one we have is I did it for the Bigs. Win a match with Bigs still alive in your list. And the last Easter egg we had was I beat Bigs to the eggs. Kill a ship within range 1 of Biggs. Biggs couldn't guard his egg, I guess.
I actually got to do that.
Did you really?
I did it the first round because I faced a list. He had a B-wing.
Right.
He had B-wing, Biggs, and I think maybe another B-wing. I forget the exact list, but with
you
my
did like a hard turn, right? So your arc didn't face Biggs.
Yeah, well, with the coordinate action and stuff, my list is kind of easy to kind of opposite arc dodge Biggs, where I don't want to shoot him. And that was my main goal. I was like, just try to do that. I was able to do that, and then I was like, I could do it totally with the other ship, and I ended up doing it with the other ship, and then killing Biggs last.
Nice.
So that was fun.
So I'm gonna go ahead and give a little bit of spoiler. Andy is not going to be able to kill Sabak. He's going to bump. Okay? And so we're not going to see the... this game is not for action figures Easter egg, because he's not going to be able to kill Sabak this game.
Yeah.
So what was kind of surprising is someone actually got the Easter egg in round 1, but didn't realize it.
Oh,
because they blew up a Millennium Falcon.
Oh, and it has a little satellite
dish. Has the little radars that moves back and forth, right? My only qualification was a moving part, right?
Yeah.
So there you go.
So I got a question. So my Upsilon, that tournament I still had the wings on, but now I've taken the wings off since then?
Well, I would say the ship has moving parts, you just remove them.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Although, someone was like bashing on me the other day. I think it looks better without the wings.
I think it looks worse, but the wings just like make it so much more difficult like to play with. And with my I'm using coordinate action so much.
So you're that cools down their measuring.
Yeah. So I've just taken it off. I'm like, who cares? I don't care.
Yeah.
So he's really doing it too hard. So I would have done 4 straight. Try to get out as many arcs as possible because
Oh, he actually clears it. Oh my god! I thought he bumped. I would have done like a 1 bank or something, clear the stress, and
yeah. Well, the 1 bank would have bumped, but
not be taking dice from Sabak.
Yeah. He did the too hard to not go over the debris field again, but he was stressed already, so might as well.
Yeah, and he hit the debris anyway, so he cleared the stress, got a stress.
Oh, he did. Okay.
So I mean, because it's a green maneuver to clear stress, get a stress.
Did he roll for?
I think they did. but I know he did put the stress token out for sure.
Yeah.
So I don't think Mitch really cares.
Yeah.
At this point, he's like, I got like 6 ships pointing at you. You're going down. All right. So Sabak's rolling all his dice.
Ooh, only one.
And
He
dodge.
gets out. Nice.
So here we go. None.
Hal Runner blanks out. Uh-oh.
Oh, he's sweating. You see him wipe his brow. He's like, oh man, I can't screw this one up. Here we go. 2 dice.
Oh, there it goes. 2 hits. I think he's probably still has crack left.
And that's game. Good game, guys. We record all of our videos at SoCal Games and Comments. We'd love to have you guys come and join us.
We actually have a store championship coming up, correct?
We do. June 24th.
Yep.
Our first one, guys. So come out here and support us, and let's show them how to really run a tournament.
Yep. Look us up on Facebook, SCGC X-Wing Minis.
That's right. All right, guys. Talk to you later.
All right, bye.
Oh, and if you like the video, like button. Like it, like it, like it. Bye.